Good morning everyone. This video is for class 6 subject mathematics. In this video we will do the revision of chapter polygon. What is polygon? A polygon is a closed plane figure bounded by 3 or more than 3 line segments. Okay. What is polygon? A figure is a closed plane figure which is bounded by 3 or more than 3 line segments. 3 line segment is known as your polygon. Example, triangle and quadrilateral. In your previous classes you have studied about the triangle and the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral like square, rectangle, parallelogram and rhombus. You know, in all these 4 figures they are having a 4 sides. So any closed plane figure which is bounded by at least 3 line segment and more than 3 line segment is known as your polygon. Some special names also given to the polygon, like if any polygon is having 5 sides or 6 sides, 7 sides, 8 sides. So some special name is given to them if any of the polygon is having a number of sides 5. So its name will be pentagon. If 6 sides is there, so it will be known as your hexagon. If 7 side will be there, so it will be known as your heptagon, and 8 side will be known as your octagon. Same like 9 side will be there, so it will be known as nonagon, and 10 side will be there, 10 sides will be there, so it will be known as your decagon. Okay. So after this, coming to the regular polygon. What is your regular polygon? In a polygon, when all the sides are equal and as well as its angles are equal in magnitude, is known as your regular polygon. One example I am taking here. Suppose if I am drawing pentagon, okay. So this pentagon means only we can call it as a regular pentagon when it is having all sides are equal and as well as each angle also of the same magnitude. Okay. Example, if I am taking the side, suppose this side I am taking as 5 cm, so the all side will be of your 5 cm. And if I am taking an angle as a 120 degree or we can say 100 degree, so all angle will be of 100 degree. So regular polygons are those polygons in which all sides are equal and as well as its angles are equal in magnitude. That polygon will be known as regular polygon. Otherwise, if some of the sides were in different in measurements or their angles are different in measurements, so that polygon will be known as irregular polygon. Coming to the angles of a polygon, so it's very obvious. Like you can see here in pentagon, how many sides is there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so if number of sides is 5 here, so you can see the number of angles is also 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So angles of polygons are same, like means number of the angles will be equal to the number of the lines in a polygon. That will be your angles of polygon. Coming to the next, convex and concave polygon. What is your convex polygon and what is your concave polygon? So one example I am taking here. Suppose irregular hexagon I have drawn here. Okay, so this one is also hexagon. It is having 6 sides. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here also you can see this one is also a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What is the difference between this figure and this figure? Convex polygons are those in which angles are less than 180 degree. Okay, the difference between these two one is only of angles only. Okay, convex polygons are those in which each angle is less than 120 degree. Okay, all the angle will be less than 180 degree is known as your convex polygon. Whereas concave polygons are those in which one or more angles is greater than 180 degree. So here you can see, if I am giving its name A, B, C, D, E, F, each vertex. So you can see at a vertex F, the interior angle is quite seems to be more than 180 degree. Okay, so if any of the angle in a polygon or one or more angle in a polygon is greater than 180 degree, it's known as your concave polygon. Whereas if all the angle is coming less, each angle is coming less than 180 degree, will be known as your convex polygon. Coming to the important part of this chapter, angle property. See, in your previous classes we have studied. In your previous classes we have studied the chapter triangles. So in the triangles, we have studied if two angles were given to us. If two angles is given to us, in the question they are asking about the third angle. So how you are finding out? By using the property of triangle, the sum of all angle in a triangle is 180 degree, because you came to know that in a triangle all angle is, the sum of all angle is 180 degree. But if question came, means in this one, in this chapter, they have given pentagon to you and they are asking to find out the each, this is your regular pentagon. Suppose this is your regular pentagon. Regular pentagon, and they are asking you to find out the each angle of a regular pentagon. So here it is a regular pentagon, so we know all angles will be of same magnitude. So we have taken x, 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 x and x. So how you are going to find out until you are not knowing the sum of all angles of in a pentagon? So for finding out the sum of all angles in a pentagon, therefore is angle property. By putting the number of side, in a polygon, the number of side of a polygon in formula, we can find out the sum of all angles, and that formula is 2n minus 4 into right angle. 2n minus 4 into right angle, where n is representing number of side of a polygon. So suppose question is this one, that we are having a regular pentagon and we have to find out the each angle of a pentagon. So until you are not, because in a triangle we know very well what we are doing, angle A plus angle B plus angle A plus angle B plus angle C, we are keeping equal to the sum of all angle in triangle is 180 degree. So same way, like this way only we will do in a pentagon, but for that we have to find out the sum of all angles. So just by putting the number of sides in this formula, we will come to know that the sum of all angle in a pentagon. So number of side n is representing the number of side in a polygon. So number of side is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So number of side 5 minus 4 into 9. So according to the BODMAS rule, we will solve bracket first. So 2 5 is 10. 10 minus 4, 6 into 90 degree, and you will get here 540 degree. So the sum of all angle of pentagon is your 540 degree. Just by putting the number of sides of a polygon in this formula, you will come to know the sum of all angle of a polygon. So the question is find out the each angle of the pentagon. So what we have to do, you will just add all the angles, x plus x plus x plus x equals to 540 degree, and it's very obvious, x plus x plus x will be of 5x only, equals to 540. Find out the value of x. 540 divided by 50, as 5 is in the multiplication with x here, so if you move to the RHS side, it will come in the division. So x equals to 1/80. So each angle of a pentagon is 1/80. And how we really find this one? By using the formula 2n minus 4 into 90. From here you will get the sum of all angle of any of the polygon. Okay, so like this way some questions are given there. In some of them they have given the irregular polygons where the difference, like here they have given x plus 30, here they have given x plus 20, somewhere they have given x minus 20. So the same thing you have to do. We know pentagon is given there, so there's the sum of all angle will be 540 degree. And if you don't know, suppose hexagon is given, they have given the question hexagon or heptagon, so do not worry about that one. Just apply the formula 2n minus 4 into 90, where n is representing the number of side of a polygon, put the side number of the sides here. Okay, do the calculation, you will find out the sum of all angles of sum of the all angles of a polygon. So like in the pentagon we have found out 540. So in a irregular polygon you have to do the same, do the sum of all angles, keep it equal to the sum of all angles of a polygon, and you will get the value of each angle. So this much is there in the polygons. Some of the questions are given in their exercise, and plus revision exercises there based on this polygon only. Do practice them. Thank you.